Hey Cobra Kai fans, welcome back to the dojo where fear and mercy have no place. I can only imagine how furious most of you are at the moment. Since we already know that the third installment of Cobra Kai Season 6 will be available on Netflix on February 13th of this year, we have just 3 weeks left until that date. That's, in short, less than a month. And I am aware of what this means for fans who always hope to hear something about the next installment of the series a month before it is released. However, it appears that, similar to Part 2 last year, we will not hear anything this early. It's frustrating, but there's still hope. Recently, Jon Hurwitz, one of the show's co-creators, gave fans an opportunity to ask questions about Cobra Kai on X, formerly Twitter. And while he didn't reveal everything, he did provide some much-needed insights that I think you'll appreciate. Fans are understandably eager to know when we'll finally see some promotional material for the final episodes. For example, one fan inquired as to whether we would receive a trailer and other marketing materials. Hurwitz replied that there will be a ton of marketing and publicity for the final batch of episodes, all much closer to and after the release on February 13th. And for the trailer, he said we should expect the final Cobra Kai trailer to come out much closer to release as well, adding, "We just locked it this past week and it's epic." Many fans had previously speculated that the trailer would be released this week, possibly on Monday or Tuesday. However, Hurwitz did not specify when we could expect any of this material, but I believe we will get the trailer, some images, and a few video clips in the final week before the release date. Personally, I do not expect much. I believe, like the last time we waited for Part 2, we will now get a sneak peek at the first few minutes of the first episode. It should be noted that Netflix handles the marketing of the series, not the show's creators. We will just have to wait and accept whatever Netflix decides to offer us for Cobra Kai. In addition, Netflix has kind of adopted this strategy of doing less marketing, even for their other shows. I have noticed that many shows have not been getting as much promotion as they used to. However, Jon Hurwitz also addressed a few other significant issues, which I believe you would find interesting. He was asked by this fan to explain the show's last scene and whether it was pre-planned from the beginning of the series. Hurwitz responded that, "The final scene is classic Cobra Kai and the elements of it have been in the creator's mind since the beginning. Speculating on what this could mean is exciting. Could it be a callback to the Karate Kid movies? Or maybe a touching moment that ties everything together?" Even actor Lewis Tan, who plays Sensei Wolf, recently teased that the final part of the series is incredibly emotional and action-packed. He shared on X, "You could feel it as we were filming, can't wait for you guys to see it." Speaking of Sensei Wolf, I recently read an article that stated that Lewis Tan recently revealed that viewers will see a softer side of Sensei Wolf when he was talking about his character. Many fans are now somewhat perplexed by this though, as Sensei Wolf was one of the best written characters in Season 6, and making him softer all of a sudden could detract from his overall quality. For example, how will the program persuade us that a villain like him can suddenly become amiable? Although I do not think they will destroy his character, even if they do soften him, there will be enough of a build-up to make it seem earned. Meanwhile, another fan asked if Kreese's story is done for Part 3 now that his star student is gone, or if there is more to his tale. And you know what? Hurwitz confirmed that John Kreese has some of his best stuff in the entire Karate Kid franchise in this final drop, and that Martin Kov was godsend during the final day of filming. In fact, the creators just can't wait to tell that story after the show comes out. Another question asked was whether there will be intense off-the-mat fights just in the remaining episodes, and yes, according to Hurwitz, there are some pretty badass off-mat fights during the final drop, and he assured fans that they are intense and high stakes. Additionally, another fan inquired as to whether Robbie would have another opportunity to shine in Part 3, to which Hurwitz replied that there would be several. This should please you Robbie fans, I believe. Furthermore, Hurwitz was asked to tease a little about Kim Da-eun's character, especially if she still has some more fight scenes in Part 3. And guess what folks, Hurwitz did confirm that actually there are some of his favorite Kim Da-eun scenes in these final 5 episodes, including at least one fight. We are left wondering, however, why, how, and with whom Kim will be fighting in the upcoming episodes. Another question concerned the show's ardent supporters. This Cobra Kai fan asked Hurwitz how likely will it be for the hardcore fans to shed tears during the series finale. And honestly, Hurwitz stated that many tears will be shed over the course of these last 5 episodes. But the question is whether they'll be sad or happy tears. By the way, I recently came across this short video clip that features a behind the scene with Johnny and Daniel walking together in unfamiliar place. It appears that Daniel and Johnny will be working out together in this scene, possibly prior to the tournament starting up again. We can see that they are dressed similarly to how they appeared in an official photo where they were practicing the crane kick on the beach, which makes this believable. This implies that a montage of the senseis training hard before rematching with their opponents will be shown. The third installment of Season 6 actually seems to have a new outline or synopsis, and here is what it says. Granted one final chance to finish the Sekai Taikai, Daniel, Johnny and the team lay it all on the line in the Ultimate Championship Showdown. This is the last opportunity for Daniel and Johnny to prove themselves and achieve victory. The showdown represents the climax of their journey, where they face their greatest challenges in an intense and decisive competition. That's it for now, folks. If you have any expectations for Season 6 Part 3, please leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Keep safe and stay badass.